It's game time here in Chapel Hill at the D&E Smith Center, home of North Carolina Tar Heels. In the booth with me, Johnny Boy. Johnny, we got a good one. Oklahoma State, North Carolina should be what I think is the game of the week. Game 7 was off, now it's back on. Zeus Williams wins the tip back to Kareem Bigums. Jeremiah Deadly with the ball at midcourt. Both these teams are star-studded. Mike Coco versus Trey Upton in a matchup we want to see. Norm Fort, three-pointer to start the game. Got it to go. Johnny, we've seen Norm Fort was a guy that has got involved a little more of this Oklahoma State offense. Mike Coco misses that one. Down low, blocked by Percy Miller. Out goes Laird Olaf now with the ball. Driving for North Carolina, pulls it back out, going to run a play. Looks like Olaf's looking for Dickey. They set a back screen. Now he goes down to Coco in the post again. where he just was the possession before. Kicks out to Olive, three-pointer, top of the key. Got it to go. Johnny, talk to me real quick.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're back. That was my fault. Johnny is here. Kareem Begum's three-pointer from the top of the key. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Mike Coco. As Mike Coco going in transition for North Carolina. We got a 3-3 ball game to start this one. Coco at the top of the key working against Trey Upton. Looks like they're going to go pick and roll with Percy Cooper. Now they go back to Cooper. Cooper working against Bigums. A lot of matchups I love tonight. Bigums and Percy Cooper definitely one of those. As Mike Coco's tough shot goes up, can't finish, rebound Bigums.
Yeah, definitely matchup to see. Bigums and Percy Cooper, even Adrian Smith down low. Like, you know, it's definitely going to be a battle of the bigs tonight.
Norm Fort gets the dunk, so Fort's up to 5 points to start here for the Cowboys. And that is an unlikely contribution from Norm, or an unexpected contribution from Norm Fort for so far early in this game. As Adrian Smith gets it tipped away, Coco with the ball now goes to the post right-handed. No good, rebounded by Zeus Williams. First time, Johnny, we're seeing Oklahoma State start Bigums and Zeus Williams together as Dickey blocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, if anything, that's a scary look. They're two really good centers that guard the paint really well. So it'll definitely, definitely see to watch, see if North Carolina can get anything easy down low.
Trey Upton now with the ball on the wing. Kicks it over to Bigums. Bigums working against Percy Cooper. Bigums spins back left, step back jumper from the free throw line. Up and good. Kareem Bigums so good at his height. All 6'10" of him. He can do pretty much anything on the court.
Yeah, he stretched the floor right there. A little fadeaway right there. Created some space. Hard look, but he made it pay.
Coco goes down to Dick Dickey in the post. Fadeaway jumper up, no good. But we're going to see Dickey go to the post quite often. He is very lethal in that mid post section. As they go up top to Kareem Bigums, showtime. Bigums throws it down, and Oklahoma State up to a 9-3 lead to start this one.
Good look there. Good look there by Oklahoma State. That was nasty.
Iradola kicks it to Percy Cooper. Cooper drives in, trying to drive in. Goes up, fouled by Kareem Bigums. So a nice aggressive play by Cooper to get to the line here. And Johnny, that's exactly what you want when you're down early on a run, is to be aggressive and get to the line for the easy ones.
Yeah, no doubt. If you're down, go to the basket, drive. You may get that foul call. You'll get some easy points at the free throw line.
Percy Cooper, second year here at North Carolina, started his career at North Carolina State, so just hops across town from Raleigh to Chapel Hill here, as he is a junior. Cooper is very talented stretch center that plays power forward here at North Carolina. But he hits the first. Looks like Adrian Smith's going to check out. Lojack's going to check in for him. Norm Fort's going to check out, and Jamichael Un is going to check in. Jamichael Un is a very good three-point shooter for the Cowboys, so he's a big lift freshman for the Cowboys, as Lojack is a sophomore for the Tar Heels. Percy Cooper's second free throw up and good, so Cooper cuts the lead to 4. The ball with Jamichael Un at the wing. Looks like they're looking for Kareem Bigums. They go down to Bigums, working against Cooper. Bigums takes 2 dribbles in the middle, now goes up with the left hand and gets the foul on Cooper on the other end. So Cooper and Bigums trade fouls, and Bigums will go to the line.
Yeah, I mean, definitely something to watch for, especially if Bigums or Cooper get in foul trouble or anything or something like that. Let's see if fouls will take away aggressiveness down low.
Bigums, the junior, season 1 player of the year. I'm excited for this guy's career in the next couple of years and beyond. We have some stuff planned for beyond after college here, and we won't tease that just yet. But I'm excited to see what he does as he hits the first free throw. 10-5 now. It looks like the rest of the backups are going to check in for both teams here. Bigums are going to stay on the floor as Lamar Quick, among others, checks in for the Cowboys. J.J. Jones, Michael Scott check in, among others, for North Carolina. Dick Dickey is going to stay in the game for the Tar Heels. Free throw good by Bigums, so 11-5 Cowboys.
Yeah, those are big free throws there. With Bigums, man, he had a huge stat line kind of last game against Oregon. Looking to see if he'll get a little more active tonight. He had 4 blocks. It's crazy to watch throughout this whole career.
Zachary Orion three-pointer from the corner, no good. We can see Ryan get hot pretty quickly as now Bigums with the ball, crossover once, now kicks to Zach Kelso, jumper up and good. So first assist by Bigums to Zach Kelso. Oklahoma State starting 63% from the field. North Carolina cold at 17% to start the game.
Yeah, that'll be something to watch. Don't you like that in a big game like this?
Foul,
It'll get ugly.
foul on Lamar Quick. They're actually going to count the bucket. It looks like he was on the shot. Lamar Quick ran through the screen. I think this is the first time in 3 seasons we've seen that continuation on a guy running through the screen as the three-pointer went up. So that is amazing to see. LoJack will actually get 1 free throw here, as it just counts as an and one. That's really awesome to see, Johnny.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you don't see it very often, so knock a shot like that down. Uh, he got rewarded there.
So the 4-point play, North Carolina converts that as LoJack hits the free throw after the J.J. Jones three-pointer. Zach Kelso now with the ball with the Tar Heels trailing by 4. Kelso kicks to Lamar Quick. Quick jumper off the screen, no good. Rebounded by Michael Scott. Kicks it ahead to Zachary Orion, Orion, who goes down low to J.J. Jones. Gets fouled and the bucket. Jones with 5 quick ones off the bench for North Carolina. Foul on Lamar Quick. Jones has a chance to cut the lead to 1.
Yeah, like you said earlier, pack the paint. I think North Carolina's just doing that. They're getting to the rack, drawing fouls, getting some man one buckets. Huge for them right now.
Hold on a sec. J.J. Jones at the line. Sorry, somebody came to my door and I was like, who the hell is that? And I couldn't see him in the dark. Now I see him. J.J. Jones converts the 3-point play here for the Tar Heels. We got a 1-point game, Johnny. So North Carolina's, much like we saw the bench from UConn come in and make a difference, North Carolina's bench is coming in and making a difference.
Yeah, they definitely are. UNC's bench is very good at doing that, making a difference coming in the game. Their bench is very pivotal in the team here.
Shot there, no good. Gary Quinn with the ball, kicks it out to LoJack. LoJack on the wing. Now kicks it down to Michael Scott. Baseline, nice move. Michael Scott with the drop step to the baseline and gets the bucket to go, and North Carolina has the lead.
Yeah, that's a good move there by Scott there. He's always looking to get down low and do some work. Good for that.
Zach Kelso hops up in the middle, gets it to Zeus Williams, goes up, blocked by LoJack from behind. Zachary Orion with the ball, kicks it over to J.J. Jones. Jones gets the ball to LoJack, now back up top to Zachary Orion. Orion over to J.J. Jones. Jones coming off the screen, 3-pointer up and good. J.J. Jones have a game already. Up to, I believe that is 9 points now for J.J. Jones as Oklahoma State takes a timeout. Johnny, how important is it for a guy like J.J. Jones to come off the bench with 9 points to spark this run?
I think it's very important. As you saw earlier, you said Oklahoma State shooting simply like 62% from the field. That's really high. They're only shooting 17. Somebody off the bench like that can create a spark and be contagious. And then when rotations come around again, and starters go back out. Maybe they'll be able to see something to go with the basket.
Timeout here on the floor. Sorry guys, I was distracted for a second there. I'm back now. We're good. North Carolina bench making a run, 17-13 on top of Oklahoma State. The ball with Jack Johnson now, the freshman. Gives it over to Zach Kelso. Looks like they're looking for Zeus Williams down low. Ball tipped and grabbed by James Bass, who steps back court, who couldn't grab it quick enough, and a turnover for Oklahoma State. UNC will take the ball back here, up 4.
Yeah, a little misflare there by Oklahoma State, but sometimes that happens on a loose ball. You accidentally step over the line when you don't realize it because you're going after the ball.
J.J. Jones with the ball, 9 points For J.J. Jones. Goes up top to Michael Scott. Nice alley-oop from Jones to Scott. And North Carolina takes a 6-point lead.
Good look there. Good look.
Jermichael in with the ball. Working against Gary Quinn. Now to Jack Johnson. Back to Zach Kelso. Kelso pull-up jumper up and can't get it to go. Rebound Zeus Williams. Goes back up. Gets the foul on Michael Scott, so he'll go to the line for 2. Rapid Raccoon said, what channel is Hawk Bark on? Yeah, I'm sorry. Those are my 3 dogs barking at the bad man at the door who's just a friend of ours. All right. So Zeus Williams going to the line, the freshman for Oklahoma State. We'll see if he can hit both here to cut the lead to 4. Swole is in chat. Swole, welcome to chat, buddy. Glad to have you here. Swole is a longtime friend. I've known him for a very long time, for what it feels like. Maybe just a few years, but it feels like a long time in these sim leagues when it's like a few years, just like 10 seasons. Zeus Williams hits the first one, 19-14. Oklahoma State donning their away oranges. If you guys missed Hawk Talk today, we revealed some alternate uniforms that we will be wearing throughout the season for each team. Did you see Hawk Talk today, Johnny?
I did. I saw I actually kind of ran out of time, or like lost track of time, and I saw the last half of it.
Nice.
There's some good looking uniforms there coming into the league this year.
For sure. Michael Scott misses the jump hook there. Zach Kelso with the ball now, working against Zachary O'Ryan. Kelso step back, got it to go from 3. That's a big shot there. 1-point game now, Oklahoma State. That was a much needed shot by the freshman.
Yeah, Kelso's a really good shooter there. He did it in the Oregon game. He got a little hot. You know, he's 3-3 from 3-point line, so he's looking to feed off that.
Zachary Ryan with the ball, 1-point lead for North Carolina. Kicks over to J.J. Jones, another 3 up and can't get it that time. Rebounded by Zeus Williams. And off goes Oklahoma State in transition. Gets it to Jack Johnson. Layup good. And just like that, Johnny, Oklahoma State with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, definitely for Oklahoma State, you know, they game of runs.
Yeah, for sure. Game of runs is correct as North Carolina takes a quick timeout. We'll be right back after this one. CSBA on Twitch. Don't go anywhere. Back to Chapel Hill, North Carolina. As LoJack with the ball, North Carolina with a 1-point deficit. Tries to kick it out. Bad decision there. Biggs normally cannot make that pass. Goes right over the head of Gary Quinn, and Oklahoma State will take the ball now under their own basket.
Yeah, bad decision there. You know, you're right at the basket. You might as well have been better to go up there, maybe draw a foul or take the layup or whatever. You don't want to get right under the basket.
Kogo's going to check in for North Carolina. Ball now with Zach Kelso. Comes off a screen from Zeus Williams. Kelso pull-up jumper up. No good. Rebounded by Mike Coco. Coco going into transition. Gets it up to Gary Quinn. Gary Quinn gets fouled. Can't convert. The foul's going to be on Jack Johnson. His first 4th team foul. So Gary Quinn will go to the line for 2. But Johnny, you see the difference of Coco right in the game. Just pushes the transition quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe for the UNC, they need to try to get more looks like that, a little more in transition. Because, like I said earlier, they're shooting 17%. In a game like this, that's going to be tough to come back from. But they're able to stay in the game because they're driving to the basket, getting fouls.
Yeah, getting to the line helps when you're shooting a poor percentage from the field for sure. So I like what the Tar Heels are doing. As Gary Quinn's first free throw is up and good, and the game is tied. You're going to see some subs coming back in. Jeremiah Dudley for Oklahoma State. I believe Percy Cooper coming back in for North Carolina. And Adrian Smith. So Quinn at the line for his second. Actually, all starters back in minus Quinn here. Minus Dickey, rather. It's Gary Quinn's second free throw up and good again. So North Carolina with a 1-point lead now. 46 seconds left in the game in the first quarter. We'll see if Oklahoma State goes 2 for 1 here as Jeremiah Dudley walks it up the court for the Cowboys. He comes off a screen from Zeus Williams. Now back to the freshman Williams. Jack Johnson going to now play pick and roll. Johnson gets downhill, goes up, and takes the contact and finishes. Nice move there from Jack Johnson. So they will successfully go 2 for 1 here as North Carolina down by 1 now with Coco with the ball. Percy Cooper now with the ball, guarded by Trey Upton. Now they switch back. Adrian Smith on the wing, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Smith trying to drive in, kicks it over to Olaf. Olaf in the corner, trying to get in. Pull-up jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound, Jack Johnson. Cowboys will have 10 seconds left to get a shot. Johnson kicks it ahead to Trey Upton. Upton going to slow it up here. Now goes past Percy Cooper. Just passes to Jack Johnson. Layup up and no good. Rebounded by Percy Cooper. Coco's heave at the buzzer, up and good. Mike Coco gets to go. They're going to review this thing.
Wow.
But Mike Coco from three-quarter court. We'll see if he got it off in time. I think he did. What do you think of that? What do you think of that, Johnny? That was a shot right there. Unfortunately, they don't let us watch the replay, but
I was sitting there thinking,
call overturned, didn't get it off. So Coco's, but fun nonetheless, though, Johnny. That was a heave right there.
yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, that's gonna go in, and I was like, no, it's not gonna go in, and it does. I was like, wow, it looked good when it left his hand.
Mike Coco gets to go. End of the first quarter, we got a 1-point game. It's been a good one. We're going to jump right back in real quick here to the start of the second quarter. Oklahoma State with a 22-21 lead. Rapid Raccoon says it's still going in the highlights section. Nobody has to know that it didn't count, right? Do that all the time, right?
Right.
You lay up after the whistle. Nobody has to know it didn't count.
Yeah. No, definitely, that's a highlight there. You don't get to see a lot of those, and he swished that one, made it look like he made it easy.
Mike Coco walking the ball up the court for North Carolina. Got a 1-point game. Gets the screen from Percy Cooper. Coco drives in. Nice move. Euro step on Trey Upton. Put him on his butt there. As Upton, I don't know if he tried to flop there or just slipped, but Mike Coco, nice move.
Yeah, nice move. They said, well, that one count for sure. He said,
Yeah, that one does count for sure. Trey Upton kicks to Kareem Bigums. Bigums working against Adrian Smith. Now back to Upton. Fouled by Smith. First team foul of the quarter. Dick Dickey going to check back in for the Tar Heels here, replacing Gary Quinn. Dick Dickey hasn't scored in this game yet, but he's definitely a guy to keep an eye on as this game goes on. Jeremiah Dudley now working against Olaf. Going to get a screen here from Bigums. Now it looks like they're going to go up top to Bigums and just a mistimed play, but Bigums sticks with it. Now kicks back out, stolen by Mike Coco. Olaf now ahead of the pack. Goes up for the layup, and I don't know what he did there. Tried to pass back out. Lamar Quick's height scared him. Has now Trey Upton, three-pointer from the top of the key. Got it to go. So a bizarre series right there of plays.
Yeah, definitely, I guess what you say, I don't know if you really just say a 3, 4, or 5-point swing there. Olaf had a weird pass, and it led to an open 3. Yeah, not very good by North Carolina there.
Well, I think Olaf thought he had an open layup, and then 6'8" Lamar Quick got in there, and I think it scared him a little bit. As now Mike Coco pulls the 3 from the wing. That's up, no good. Rebounded by Bigums. Bigums working against Adrian Smith at the top of the key. Gets it to Dudley, the freshman. Back to Bigums. Now over to Trey Upton. Gonna go pick and roll with Bigums. Now he gets to switch on to Adrian Smith. Goes down to Bigums. Layup no good. It might have got blocked by Percy Cooper. Now Dick Dickey out in transition for North Carolina. Kicks it to Mike Coco. One-handed flush. Mike Coco, one of the most athletic guys we have in the league. Got up high there.
Yeah, that was definitely a good move there. Great block by Percy Cooper in that last defensive sequence.
Timeout on the floor. We got a tie game, 25-25, 6:13 left in the half. CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. So back here in North Carolina, it's actually Roy Williams court. Not often you get the court named after you when you're still coaching the team in real life, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Trey Upton and Jeremiah Dudley. Kareem Bigums now with the ball in the mid-post working against Adrian Smith. Kicks it to Dudley, three-pointer, and got it to go. Adrian's, that's actually going to be a long 2, but nonetheless, Oklahoma State takes the lead. Laird Olaf coming off the screen from Adrian Smith. Olaf going against Dudley here. Looking like they're going to try to get Dickey off the screen. They do. Dickey three-pointer from the wing. No good. Rebounded. Pulled down by Trey Upton. Off goes Oklahoma State in transition. Gets it to Bigums. Bigums goes by. Adrian Smith goes up for the two-handed flush. God, Kareem Bigums is so tough to guard on the outside, especially if you're Adrian Smith, because Bigums is way quicker than Smith on that perimeter.
Yeah, he is, and he just showed there. He was like, he wanted to protect the ball, so he went in there for a two-hand slam. He didn't try to do anything fancy.
Not gun shy. Dickey pulls another three from the same spot that hits this one. Pulls the Tar Heels within one. Now Norm Fort with the ball on the wing. Looks like they're going to go back up top to Dudley. They're going to go screen to Trey Upton. Now Upton working against Percy Cooper. Swings it over to Lamar Quick. Quick on the wing. Working against Mike Coco. Gets the screen here from Bigums. Now goes down to Bigums for the two-handed flush. Nice pass off the pick and roll. Well read by Lamar Quick.
Yeah, very smart pass there by Lamar Quick, and good finish by Bigums.
Timeout on the floor, 31-28. 4:45 left in the half. We'll be right back. Back to North Carolina. 8-7-7 has just been booted for the league for saying Dick Dickey was his favorite shooting guard in the league. I take severe offense to that. Thanks a lot. 8-7-7. Zachary Orion misses the floater. Kareem Bigums kicks it ahead to Jamichael Unn. Trying to go past Dick Dickey. Can't get it to go. Dickey tries to go out of bounds. Now Unn's going to shoot a three from the corner. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Bigums. Strong rebound. Goes pump fake once. Kicks it out to James Bass. Now back out to Quick. Lamar Quick three-pointer. Got it.
Bang. That was a good closeout by Carolina, but Oklahoma State knocking it down.
Dick Dickey with the ball. First toy goes to MSU and doesn't come here, and then he says that he likes Dick Dickey more. But Dickey with a nice move on the baseline, very Kobe-esque on that fadeaway there. Gets it to go. 5 points for the sophomore guard for North Carolina. As Zach Kelso now goes down to Kareem Bigums. Bigums working against LoJack now. Kareem Bigums step back, got it to go. How good is Kareem Bigums?
He's so good, man. It's crazy. He can kill you at the perimeter. He'll kill you in the post. He'll even kill you on defense. It's crazy to watch.
I think it's the best I've ever. I think that's the best I've seen him play. He got Player of the Year in season 1, and I think this is the best I've seen him play. As Dick Dickey now kicks it out to J.J. Jones, who's had a great game so far for Carolina. Orion's gonna have to jack a three at the shot clock. Can't get it to go. Rebounds by Bigums. Now pushing in transition. Kareem Bigums kicks it up to Jamichael Unn, who's going to pull a quick three. Can't get it to go, but Lamar Quick thought he was going to get the rebound. LoJack does a good job chasing that one down. Dick Dickey now in transition for North Carolina on the wing. Kicks it over to Zachary Orion. Orion working in the mid-post. Trying to set up a play now. Looks like they're going to go down to Dickey in the post again. I said we see him there a lot, as now we do again. Jump. Can't get it to go. Gets his own board. Goes back up and finishes. Tough move, Dick Dickey.
Yeah, tough move, man. Way to work, way to follow your shot. That's all you can do. Dick Dickey was a little quiet in the first quarter. He's come alive here in the last couple minutes even of this quarter.
Timeout on the floor. Oklahoma State with a 4-point lead. 2:40 left in the half. We'll be right back. Back here to North Carolina. James Bass inbounding the ball, gets it over to Jamichael Unn, kicks it up to Zach Kelso, three-pointer, can't get it to go, but nice out-of-bounds play drawn up by Oklahoma State. Gary Quinn now takes the ball for North Carolina, working against James Bass. Going to get a screen here from Michael Scott. Gary Quinn pull-up jumper from the free throw line, no good, rebounded by Zeus Williams, who seems to be playing with the second group now. The rotations are a little off now for Oklahoma State, but more like what we've seen normally, but flipped maybe Zeus and Bigums there. Zachary Orion can't get it to go. Rebound. Michael Scott goes up, fouled, and the bucket. Foul's going to be on James Bass, but Michael Scott's going to go to the line for one to try to make this a one-point game. Johnny, Michael Scott is one of the more underrated rebounders, undersized rebounders in the league, but definitely helps North Carolina on that offensive glass.
Yeah, no doubt. I've had a couple of North Carolina games throughout the preseason tournaments, and he definitely did that. He got the rebounds here and there off the bench. Right there, he just did it again. Andrew a foul and finish. You got to keep him off the boards.
For sure, as Michael Scott at the line, free throw up and no good, so can't convert the 3-point play. Still got a 2-point game though. Zeus Williams grabs the rebound. Jack Johnson now across half court, blows by J.J. Jones, kicks it nice pass to James Bass for the two-handed flush. I'll say it again, this Oklahoma State team, probably the best passing team we have in the country.
Yeah, they're looking right there. Just a really good ball movement. You get that two-hand slam. You got to be on your toes when you're playing them.
Jack gets fouled by James Bass, his second. And North Carolina will take the ball outside out here, trailing by 4, 140 left in the half. J.J. Jones inbounds to Jack here, guarded by Zeus Williams. Now back to Jones. Jones been shut down since the his first rotation where he had 9 points. Looks like they're trying to get Zach Orion off a screen. They do. Three-pointer top of the key. Orion rattles in and out. No good. Rebound Zeus Williams. Good look there for North Carolina, though, shooting 4 of 10 for the three-point line. So now Zach Kelso over to Jack Johnson, three-pointer. He got it to go, so Jack Johnson converts on the other end. Orion with the ball, kicks it up to J.J. Jones. Jones at the top of the key. Goes over to LoJack. Looks like they're trying to get Orion again off the screen. They can't get it this time. Good defense by Zach Kelso. 6 seconds on the shot clock. LoJack's going to have to do something here. 3, 2. Gets it to J.J. Jones. Pulls it at the shot clock buzzer and gets it to go. J.J. Jones. When you're feeling it, Johnny, you're feeling it.
Yeah, no, you are. That was really, honestly, that was bad ball movement by North Carolina there. They're waiting for something to set up, and it never really happened. So happens if that one falls. That was a big help.
Zach Kelso jumper up, no good. Rebound and pulled down by Zeus Williams, who gets it to go. That's a big body there, Zeus Williams. Zach Ryan at the top of the key.
No, he's definitely got a big body.
Gary Quinn now on the wing. Pull-up jumper, Gary Quinn. That's no good. Rebounded Zeus Williams, and Oklahoma State will hold for one shot here. The Cowboys have a 7-point lead. Actually, Jack Johnson said one shot what as he throws it out of bounds almost. And that is not a smart possession by the Cowboys as J.J. Jones goes in transition to Gary Quinn. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer from the corner. Up. Rattles in and out. No good. That could have hurt him a lot, Johnny, though.
Yeah, that could have. Oh, bad pass there by Oklahoma State. Little not good execution there at the end of the buzzer for North Carolina.
Halftime has come here in Chapel Hill. We'll go to halftime here. We'll be right back for the start of the second half. And Oklahoma State holding on to a close one against North Carolina. CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. Back here to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, as the Cowboys of Oklahoma State have a 7-point lead at the half. Johnny, North Carolina, or Oklahoma State rather, is shooting a better percentage, out rebounding North Carolina. What does the Tar Heels have to do to finish the game on top?
For Oklahoma State, continue what you're doing. You're out rebounding North Carolina. Keep boxing out. Do that. Honestly, we haven't heard a lot of Trey up tonight. Maybe he gets a little more involved to help secure that lead. if you're North Carolina, uh, got to get better shots, maybe get Dick Dickey more involved and box out. And they'll give up second chance points.
Right, and transition offense there for North Carolina gets Percy Cooper on the dunk. It's a 5-point game. So North Carolina gets on the board first here to start the second half as Dudley goes pick and pop with Bigham's three-pointer up, no good. Rebounded by Adrian Smith. Bigham's definitely capable of stretching the floor out to three. That's Dick Dickey now working, trying to get past Norm Fort. Goes up to the left hand, can't finish. Good defense by Fort as he's pushing in transition now with Trey Upton. Now down to Bigham's. Step back on the baseline, up and good. Kareem Bigham's having a game right now for the Cowboys, up to 14 points.
Yeah, he definitely is. Kind of weird, little pull-up jumper right there when he probably could have went up and slammed that one home.
I think he's just showing off as Mike Coco comes off the screen there. Goes two men there. Mike Coco's going to go up to the left hand and still finishes. Nice poise there to pump fake and draw Zeus Williams' hands and then go around him. Jared Dudley driving, kicks it over to Zeus Williams, goes up with the left hand and off the glass. Nice touch there from the freshman. Gets it to go. 7-point game, Oklahoma State on top. The Cowboys are just making the simple play right now, Johnny, and it's working.
Yeah, it definitely is. They took the more simple shots, easy makes to North Carolina, like with that Mike Coco. He did make that last basket, but it was a little tough over a tall defender.
Adrian Smith gets blocked there by Zeus Williams. Kareem Bigham's now pushing in transition. Gets it to Trey Upton. Goes up with a two-handed flush. Love that connection, Bigham's to Upton as he gets that to go. Only 5 points in the game for Upton, but that's 2 big points right there. Every basket's going to count for a lot here in this one as Oklahoma State's jumped out to a 9-point lead.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Mike Coco hits the three there. You're not going to get away from North Carolina that easy as Oklahoma State takes a quick timeout. The Cowboys up by 6, 5:33 left in the third. CSBA Season 3 on Twitch. We'll be right back. Lamar Quick inbounds to Jeremiah Dudley, the freshman. And Dudley at the top of the key is going to swing it over to Trey Upton, who's going to start the offense. They're going to go pick and roll with Bigham's. Upton trying to get past Coco, goes up with the right hand, gets fouled by Coco, his first, so Upton will go to the line for 2. Coco doesn't like the call, but sometimes you force refs to make calls when you're aggressive.
Yeah, no doubt, you do. You know, look at the replay right here. You know, maybe a little body foul, maybe his hands looked like he was coming down. You know, those things, like, they're like, I'm going to call the foul here, but it may not have been. That could have easily gone the other way.
Well, yeah, Trey got to his hip there, and the ref had a little bit of a bad angle, so I would agree with the body foul there from the ref, given his angle. As Trey Upton's first free throw is up and good. Push the lead to 7 now. Upton looking to get more involved here in the second half. Played more of a facilitator role in the first. 50-43.
Yeah, definitely have
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, yeah, definitely we haven't called his name a whole lot tonight. Usually he's one of the better players on this team. He's definitely a facilitator role, which is not a bad thing. But like I said, to keep a lead, it might be good to get him a little more involved.
Pick and roll. Nobody steps in front of Mike Coco as he goes right in for the two-handed flush. Terrible help side defense there by the Cowboys as they got stuck on that double screen there. As now they're going to go up top to Lamar Quick. Can't get the alley-oop to go. There's a lot of traffic there. As now he gets blocked by Coco. Adrian Smith pulls the rebound down.
Yeah, that was good defensive sequence from North Carolina there. Adrian and Billy Percy there guard the paint. Nice
pass from Coco. Got double teamed, Coco did, as he drew to the paint and drew 2 defenders, threw it to Percy Cooper, gets the foul and the bucket. Here comes North Carolina.
And Percy talking a little smash right there. I love to see that little strong man flexing real quick.
Yeah, nice move by Percy Cooper there. Trying to cut the lead to 3 here, make it a 1-possession game after the bucket. His free throw is up and good, so we got a 1-possession game, 51-48. Oklahoma State on top of North Carolina. Just under 5 minutes left here in the third. Jeremiah Dudley with the ball in the wing. Gets it to Norm Fort. Now back to Dudley. They're going to go pick and roll again. Thought he had Bigums on the roll, but Dudley just missed it. It might be a little freshman mistake there as they're going to go pick and roll again. This time doesn't miss him. He goes up and blocked by Mike Coco. What a block from Coco.
Oh,
As Coco sends it up and grabs the ball. Now Dickey with it. Dickey gives it to Coco. Looks like they're going to go with that double screen again. They are. Coco comes off of it. Oklahoma State plays it better that time, but Coco just so tough, gets the bucket and the foul.
oh.
Mike Coco showing why he's one of the best in the league.
Yeah, I mean, that was good defense by Oklahoma State there, but even better play by Mike Coco on the contact and finish. Oklahoma State doesn't look like they know how to guard that double screen. Look at whether it be a pick and pop action off of it or whatever. Whew.
Yeah,
Really
that double screen is deadly for sure because you don't know who's going to pick and pop, like you said, especially the lineup that North Carolina runs. That four-man could shoot. So, and then Mike Coco obviously coming off of it. You know, you got to switch it almost every time off that double screen, and I'll take Mike Coco against some of these bigger guys all day.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was getting ready to say. Him handling the ball off the double screen is scary because, you know, he can hit the three, he can go and drive, but it's like, well, what do? You definitely got to switch there, or you'll leave somebody open.
Tie game 51-51. Lamar Quick pull-up jumper. That's good. Nice answer there from the sophomore Lamar Quick. Hits that one. Puts Oklahoma State back up too.
Yeah, that was good. Good action there from Lamar Quick. Way to knock it down. Answered back. Let them get the lead again.
Foul on James Bass, his third. So a couple Cowboys in foul trouble now. Lamar Quick has 3. James Bass has 3. Mike Coco going to stay in the game for North Carolina. I hope that doesn't hurt him at the end, but I think it's just too hot right now to take him out. As Lojack with the ball in the wing. They go to Zach O'Ryan in the corner. O'Ryan gets a shadow screen there from Gary Quinn. Trying to drive. Zach Kelso doing a good job. Goes up, blocked by Quick on the other end. And ball's tipped out of bounds. Oklahoma State's going to take it. Going the other way.
Yeah, I got to get out of the corner there. Not very good movement. Started kind of sitting, watching, didn't know what he was going to do with it.
Zach Kelso.
And a little forced shot there, Paul.
Yeah, for sure. Zach Kelso brings it up. Jack Johnson now with the ball. They're going to go a double screen of their own. Jack Johnson tries to drive in. Gets blocked, I think, by Coco there. Now Coco pushing in transition for North Carolina. Nobody stops him, and Coco goes up for the left-handed layup. And North Carolina ties the game.
Oh. Bang play right there. You know, block shot, transition. Oklahoma State's got to get back. You got to avoid transition because Mike Coco's hot. You got to guard better than that.
Mark Quick jumper up and no good. Rebounded by Michael Scott. Might be the last possession of the quarter here for Mike Coco. He's got a sub ready to check in. That's J.J. Jones, I believe. Zachary Ryan now gets it over to Coco. He's going to fire a 3 right before that, though. Can't hit. Rebounded by Jack Johnson. Now Johnson's going to push in transition for Oklahoma State. Johnson on the wing, 53-53, kicks it back to Jamichael Owen. 3-pointer, actually, that might be a 2. That's up and good. That is a long 2. A nice shot by the freshman.
Yeah, that was a good shot by Owen there. Chapel Hill was ready to come down if Mike Coco would have hit that 3.
Yeah, it was about to come down, but they're going to call a timeout instead. 55-53, Oklahoma State on top. CSBA will be right back. Back to Chapel Hill. J.J. Jones is checked in for Mike Coco now. So both benches in here. J.J. Jones almost with a 5-second call. Inbounds it just in time to Lojack. So they're going to go pick and pop here with Lojack now. Zachary Ryan gets it down to Lojack, who goes up with the bucket and the foul. James Bass picks up his 4th foul. So Bass got to be careful here not to pick up his 5th in the 3rd quarter, or you're going to be playing with either a walk-on or a very tired power forward.
Yeah, there's definitely something to watch out for. Foul trouble starting to creep into Oklahoma State's rotation. That was a good look there by North Carolina. Way to finish there at the basket.
Yeah, the and-ones have hurt Oklahoma State tonight. I think this is maybe their 5th and-one of the game. So Lojack can't convert there. We got a tie ball game. Jack Johnson brings the ball across half court for the Cowboys. Kicks it ahead to the backdoor. Jamichael Owen, who gets blocked from behind by J.J. Jones. And Lamar Quick gets the rebound and gets fouled. So Quick will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea there with the foul off the rebound. Kind of maybe just kind of a bang bang play. Those things kind of happen, but what a uh, block from behind there by J.J. Jones, who's had a heck of a game so far.
Yeah, J.J. Jones has played great so far for North Carolina. Definitely a reason why they're tied right now. 9 points and a number of good defensive plays. Actually, 11 points and a number of good defensive plays as Lamar Quick hits the free throw there. 56-55, Cowboys on top. 2:12 left in the third.
Free
Quick.
throws, I think free throws might play a key pivotal down the stretch, especially with foul trouble for Oklahoma State.
Definitely going to play pivotal down the stretch as Quick splits his free throws there. It goes 1 for 2. Ball with Gary Quinn, three-pointer from the corner. Up and good. North Carolina with a 2-point lead.
Yeah, Oklahoma State, they're kind of a little sleeping on defense.
Zach Kelso with the ball up top, looking for Lamar Quick. It's the screen from Quick. Kelso step back three, up and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Quinn. Now Quinn pushing in transition for North Carolina. Going to bring it back out and run a play here as he gets the screen from Lojack. Quinn comes off of that. Hit one. Second one from the top. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jamichael Lewin. One with the ball up top. Working against Gary Quinn. Now gets it over to Zach Kelso. They're going to go pick and roll again with Quick. North Carolina switches it. Kelso jumper no good. Rebounded by Lojack. You know, when you go quick, Kelso pick and roll, it's not that hard to switch that if you're North Carolina, and they're doing a pretty good job of it.
Yeah, they are for sure. Off the switches, they're staying in front. Bad transition there, though.
Yeah, bad transition. Zach Kelso gets a wide open three from the corner. He's not going to miss that one. That goes in. Zachary Ryan at the top of the key. Just under a minute left in the third. Gets it over to J.J. Jones. Going to go pick and roll with Michael Scott. Jones trying to get in. Gets fouled by Kelso. That's actually the fifth team foul, so they're going to go to the line here. They're in the bonus here in the CSBA. Plays by NBA bonus rules, so J.J. Jones is going to go to the line for two. Oklahoma State's been very aggressive. I hope that doesn't come back to hurt them, though.
Yeah, I hope so. Like you said, the 4 fouls, I believe it was base, I believe. You don't want to foul out because, like you said, you could have a walk-on come in, and that could really hurt the rotation, hurt down the stretch. So maybe a little ease on defense, but still keep it aggressive enough to where they're executing the game plan.
Base is going to check out here with his 4 fouls. Zeus Williams going to check in. J.J. Jones hit the first free throw here, up to 12 points now for North Carolina. Second free throw up and good as well, so 1 point lead for North Carolina. J.J. Jones might be right behind Coco for the leading scorer in the game for North Carolina. He's been playing great. As Kelso pulls a three, that's up no good, rebounded by Lojack, and North Carolina could go 2 for 1 here. See how fast they play. Zachary Orion now with the ball. Going to get a screen from Lojack. Orion's going to come off, get into the paint. There's 3 guys there. As Orion tries to go up, it gets fouled by Zeus Williams. Kind of a bailout foul if you're Orion there. Zeus Williams doesn't like the call. I'm not sure I do either.
Yeah, I don't think I like it either. Kind of being around things like driving the paint. That's a little force. You're trying to go up. You definitely see you're trying to draw the foul, but a lot of times refs don't give you that call. Sometimes, especially when it's noticeable. Okay, you're going in three defenders. Your only choice is try to draw a foul. I guess he just stayed upright enough to get a hand or something on the arm or something like that.
Orion hits the first free throw. North Carolina takes a 2-point lead. Looks like Dudley and Trey Upton are going to check back in for Oklahoma State. I have a feeling we're going to see the starters for almost the entire fourth quarter for both of these teams. As Orion hits one, takes a deep breath here at the line. Second free throw from the senior, or from the junior, up, no good. Rebounded by Zeus Williams. Oklahoma State will probably hold for 1 here with a 4-second difference between game and shot clock. Dudley drives in, gets fouled by Adrian Smith, his second. A lot of fouls in this game, Johnny. Maybe more than I've seen in a few seasons.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing I was thinking. Even throughout the preseason, I would say I think the most I saw anybody shooting free throws was Oregon's first game, shooting 24 from the line. But even then, I didn't feel like there was a lot of foul calls, but maybe there were. So this one's definitely definitely a lot of fouls.
Yeah, on both ends for sure. There's been a ton of fouls. That's Dudley now at the line for Oklahoma State. Cowboys down 2. Dudley misses the first free throw. Green Bigums and Norm Fort going to check back in for Oklahoma State, replacing Zach Kelso. It's like Percy Cooper and Laird Olive back in for North Carolina. Dudley's second free throw up and good, so make it a 1-point game. 16.8 seconds left in the third. We'll see what North Carolina draws up here to end the third as Olive now with the ball. Olive hesitates once, now backs back out. We'll see who they go. They go to Percy Cooper in the post. 7 seconds left. Percy Cooper turns, faces, and jumper. Nice shot for Percy Cooper. Cooper definitely capable of doing that right in the face of Bigums, though. As now Dudley coming across half court. Pull-up jumper at the buzzer. Dudley up and can't get it to go. So at the end of the third quarter, UNC 63, Oklahoma State 60. We're going to be right back for the start of the fourth quarter, and we'll talk about this one. CSBA Season 3 on Twitch. We'll be right back. So back here to Chapel Hill. This is going to be a tight finish. We got the State Farm player of the game, or the State Farm assist of the game. J.J. Jones up top to Michael Scott. That is definitely worthy. Johnny, how do you see this one playing out in this fourth quarter?
I think for North Carolina, use that aggressive against Oklahoma State, make foul trouble, play a pivotal role, maybe try to get into that bonus early on. That'll be huge. If you're Oklahoma State, get back to what you're doing, get Bigums going, get Trey Upton. Maybe, like I said, maybe Trey Upton makes a little difference in this quarter.
Norm Fort comes off the screen. Fort's going to pull up the jumper. That's up and good. Norm Fort hit the first 3 of the game, up to 7 points now for him. Oklahoma State shooting 48%. UNC shooting 49%. As Laird Olaf backs off, now goes in. Pull back jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Bigums. Oklahoma State with a chance to take the lead here. As Bigums trying to drive in. Picked up by J.J. Jones. Now they're going to go up top. Whoa, they got over the hand of Adrian Smith, but I think it was tipped, and Zeus Williams couldn't come down with it. It looked tipped for sure. It's Percy Cooper now with the jumper, no good. Norm Fort.
Both teams a little cold.
Yeah, both teams cold for sure. Norm Fort over to Dudley. 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded, pulled down by Bigums. Olaf was trying to box him out. Bless his heart as Bigums just shoots over him. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Smith.
That wasn't a bad 3 look right there. He got no reason to fade away. He was pretty much open.
Dickey trying to go into Percy Cooper. Stolen there. Now Dudley into the post. Goes up with the right hand and finishes. Nice move by the freshman to get into the post. That's a good when you can get your point guard into the post when you got that mismatch.
Yeah, no doubt. It's always a good thing to have. When you exploit mismatches, it leads to easy buckets or an easy look for somebody else.
Ball to Laird. Orlef 3-pointer, top of the key, up, no good. This game has been as good as advertised as Norm Ford pulls down the rebound. Now kicks it to Dudley. 6:12 left in the game. Looks like Mike Coco getting ready to check back in as Trey Upton trying to drive. Goes up with their left-hand floater, up and good. So give Oklahoma State a 3-point lead. As there's been 10 lead changes and 9 ties in this game. The biggest lead was Oklahoma State at 9. Johnny, timeout North Carolina, 3-point game. We'll talk through this. Now with Coco coming back in now to close the game, this is almost an identical game. We're going to really see a big push by both teams here with 6 minutes left. What are your predictions for who wins this thing?
Right now, that's really hard to think about because it's really, we say game of runs. I feel like that's what we really a true game of run. One team's not holding the lead for very long. Not since the first half, anyways. Honestly, if Mike Coco can go off, I think UNC gets the advantage. If not, I think Bigums and Upton get it done in a slight advantage.
Yeah, I mean, who's the better closer? Trey Upton / Kareem Bigums or Mike Coco with the sprinkle of Dickey and Percy Cooper. So it's going to be a fun finish here. 6 minutes left. Thanks to everybody in chat. I think last I checked was 66. Not sure if we have more now. Adrian Smith inbounding the ball for North Carolina. Gets it into Mike Coco right away. Now over to Adrian Smith. Back to Coco working against Trey Upton. Coco's going to drive left. Matchup of the night right there, Upton and Coco. As Percy Cooper trying to drive past Bigums. Percy Cooper goes up, a nice finish. Percy Cooper over Kareem Bigums. Done that a couple times tonight. He's up to 11.
Yes, he has. And he was kind of somebody that was kind of circling tonight. Looking for a big game, being a battle of the bigs. Keep working, big fellas. Help lead your team to victory.
Trey Upton pull-up jumper. Up and good. Trey Upton got it to go. This is going to be a back-and-forth battle in this fourth quarter. Upton up to 11 points. Coco with 16. Leads all scorers, I believe. Maybe Bigums does. Now Smith over to Coco. Coco gets it tipped. Not stolen. Retains possession. Now backs back out. Coco working against Trey Upton. Goes down to Adrian Smith. Blocked by Zeus Williams. Big play by the freshman. As Trey Upton now pushing in transition. Gets it over to Jeremiah Dudley. Up top to Kareem Bigums. Nice play there. 1, 2, 3. Down goes Bigums. Up 5 now for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, that was a good transition look right there. North Carolina sleeping a little bit. Offensively, North Carolina not executing right there. Forcing shots. I know you're trying to draw a foul, but you don't want to force it too much.
Dick Dickey with a miss there. I'll say one thing. Norm Ford has become one of the best defenders in our league. We see him guarding really top offensive players every single game. And B-Mills really throws him on really talented players. Tonight he's guarding Dick Dickey and doing a phenomenal job. As Bigums with another flush right in the face of Mike Coco. 72-65. 18 points now for Kareem Bigums. Oklahoma State trying to pull away here. We'll see what North Carolina can do down 7.
Yeah, definitely looking to execute a little better. And you're right. Fort is what I've seen even so far this year. He's guarded some really good people. And honestly, that's a big factor in this game. Dick Dickey being very quiet.
Coco misses the layup there. Rebounded by Kareem Bigums. Kicks it over to Norm Fort in the corner. Dickey stops him. Now to Trey Upton. Back up to Jeremiah Dudley. Dudley looking for Bigums in the post. They're going to go to him with Coco guarding him. Bigums faces up. Now goes back to the basket. Spins, moves baseline, throws it back out. Thought he had a layup. Dudley's going to have to fire it quick on up and good. Jeremiah Dudley gets it to go. The Hail Mary 15-2 run for Oklahoma State, and that is the kind of play that wins you basketball games. Lucky or not, that's the kind of game, the play that does that.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a dagger for sure.
Dick Dickey gets it down low to Adrian Smith. Still plenty of time. 3:17 left in the fourth here. 8-point game. North Carolina's going to need a couple stops. That's Norm Fort now with the ball. Fort gets it almost stolen by Dickey. That's Trey Upton now going to go pick and roll with Bigums as he goes behind the head to Bigums. Got the flush to go. That is an exciting pair of players. Trey Upton to Kareem Bigums.
Yeah, I know that is Upton being that facilitator role. North Carolina, as I've heard before, you got to get 3 stops in a row to get back to this game.
Yeah, still time to do it. 2:55 left in the game. They got to get buckets and they got to get stops. Oklahoma State on top by 10, their biggest lead of the game now. So going to be tough to come back from that one. Chief, you can't redo the assist of the night, but you know what you can do? You can clip that and put it in highlights. See here, player of the game, no surprise, Kareem Bigums with his 20-point performance thus far. Has done a little bit of everything, has assisted on many plays, has pulled down a handful of rebounds. We're going to see a very similar stat line that we've seen, throughout their first few games in the preseason from Bigums, as he really looks to get back on top of the player of the year chart.
Yeah, no doubt he has. Well-deserved. He's done a little bit of everything. He's facilitated, he's defended, he's blocked shots, he scored inside and out a little bit, showed off a little bit. But,
Woo!
big
Hold the phone right there. Mike Coco goes up high on Trey Upton. Put Trey Upton all over a poster. That is going to be one you want to hang in your room if you're Mike Coco or any North Carolina fan. We'll see if that can spark them here with just under 3 minutes left as they got to get a stop. The ball with Zeus Williams. Now they're going to go backdoor to Trey Upton. Nobody guards that, and Trey Upton there for the flush. Very well-designed play to go backdoor to Upton.
Yeah, my head scratching on that one. I don't know where that defender was going.
They caught Coco, and there's the bad communication there from the defenders. As a defensive 3, we don't see that very often in the CSBA. It is a rule here in the CSBA, but we don't see it often. We like to spread the floor here in the CSBA, more action, you know what I mean? So Coco's going to go to the line for 1. Not a timely defensive 3 there. Coco with his pigeon-toed look. Free throw up and good. 9-point game rather. North Carolina will take the ball out of bounds here, so a chance for a 3-point swing or 4-point swing here. Percy Cooper going to inbound to Laird Olaf. Olaf working on the outside against Dudley. Now backs back out. It's going to try to get a head full of steam going downhill. Going to come off that double pick, and again, Oklahoma State plays it well this time. Percy Cooper jumper no good. Rebounded by Dudley, and out goes Bigums. Bigums pull-up jumper. That's got to go. That's probably the dagger right there.
Yeah, that is definitely a good pull up there. They saw him collapse, so Bigham said stop the pop. North Carolina just got to execute better on offense.
Nice move by Olaf. Yeah, nice move by Olaf to get around Dudley there for the layup. Quick layup too, so that helps. We'll see what Oklahoma State. Trey Upton's going to walk the ball across half court here, trying to take as much time as possible. They're going to look for Dudley off the screen. Now they're going to go with the horn set. Gets it down low to Dudley. Layup up and good. Oklahoma State executing to perfection tonight as they have an 11-point lead.
Yeah, they have. That was a really good set out of that horn set. Actually, one of my favorite sets in basketball, to be honest. Other than the double screen.
Yeah, for sure. Coco goes up for the layup, blocked by Zeus Williams. Zeus Williams has played a phenomenal defensive game for the Cowboys. Dudley spins in, blocked by Lojack. Now ahead to Mike Coco, who's going to have to work quick. Gets it ahead to Dick Dickey. Step back jumper up and no good. Norm Fort all over him as he can't get it to go. Credit Norm Fort for his defense on Dick Dickey tonight. Like you said, a big reason why North Carolina probably didn't win this game is that Dick Dickey, I think, only had 3 points in the game as Dudley hits a 3 and ices it for sure now.
Yeah, that dagger just went straight through the heart. Went for the knockout punch.
Mike Coco with the ball, guarded by Trey Upton. Looks like benches are ready to check back in, pending a whistle. Trey Upton, Coco drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebounded by Bigums. Oklahoma State up 86-72. The Cowboys have played phenomenal in this one. Was tied at half. 14-point advantage for the Cowboys. Now goes down to Norm Fort for the dunk. 88-72, just another assist from Bigums. North Carolina will probably just dribble out the clock here. Oklahoma State with a statement win as they go down to Percy Cooper who finishes. But a statement win, Johnny, for this Oklahoma State team, taking down a North Carolina team who a lot of people thought should be the #1 team in the country.
Yeah, most definitely. Really big statement win, as I said. If Mike Coco don't show up, it's because Karen Bigums and Upton and even good defensive by like Fort and Williams on the defensive side, like, man, what a good all-around showing tonight for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, it's definitely closer than the score, like Psycho Sid said. Oklahoma State just pulled away late, and on the back of Kareem Bigums. But this Oklahoma State team definitely a statement win. We'll see what they do in week 2 of their CSBA season. We'll check out the stats here if I don't get black screen this time. We got it. Okay, let's check out some stats, Johnny. We got about 15 minutes, guys. Last game of the night coming up in about 15 minutes. That's Marquette and UCLA. Don't want to miss that one. We'll check out the team comparison here. North Carolina shoots 45%. Oklahoma State shoots 55%, including 47% from the three-point line. 15 free throws from North Carolina, 10 from Oklahoma State.
Rebounding.
Yeah, the rebounding is big. Oklahoma State with 44 rebounds, and North Carolina with 25. So they out-rebounded the Tar Heels 44-25. That is huge. Also with 11 more assists, and 18 more fast break points. So Oklahoma State really executes the game plan. North Carolina's going to have to go back to the drawing board. Mike Coco with 19 points, Percy Cooper with 13, J.J. Jones, strong game off the bench with 13, Dick Dickey at 7. I thought he had 3, but I think he had more than I thought. Michael Scott with 6. We'll go to the Oklahoma State side. Kareem Bigums 22, 12, and 6. Look at that stat line from Kareem Bigums. I'm telling you, he's going to hit a triple-double one time in this league. I'm just waiting for it.
Yeah, no doubt. Even a game like this, it wouldn't be that's in the near future. I would say, like, this was a crazy game for Kareem Bigums. His best so far.
Yeah, That is a monster stat line. Jeremiah Dudley has 13-1-4. Trey Upton 13-4-7. A great stat line to his own. Norm Fort 9-2-2. Fort played a strong game, including his defense. Zach Kelso with 8. Jack Johnson with 7-3-2. Zeus Williams pulls down 12 boards, 3 blocks. Lamar Quick 6-2-2. Jamichael Owen with 2. Bates with 2. But yeah, Green Bigham's continuing to put on a show for Oklahoma State right now in season 3.
Yeah, no doubt he has. And it's scary to see, with the Oklahoma State, they were the number 1 overall seed last year in the tournament and lost, and they just show why they can be scary. A huge statement win on the road in Chapel Hill.
Yeah, road to redemption for Oklahoma State is off on the right foot. Guys, for Johnny, I'm Nighthawk. Thanks for tuning in. Reminder, 13 minutes, we tip off Marquette, UCLA. Don't want to miss that one. That was going to be another phenomenal game. We'll see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in.